create patterns.
The recording stopped.
It did? No, it just started.
Oh, sorry.
No, it should be good. No, it should be good. So now when we have our seamless style, we need to check it to see how seamless it is with the pattern of light. To see if that one, for example, that right here, little white pebble right in rocks, doesn't repeat so much on the tile that we can pick it up as a tile every time. Alright? Okay? That's a test. I think that will show up multiple times. And I think we're gonna have, we're gonna have to adjust that. So what I do is that I do a pattern. I create a pattern in Photoshop so I can fill a big canvas after with that. Okay? It's called a pattern. It is in your lecture. Alright? It's in the document in your lecture how to make one. It's very easy. Basically, creating a pattern, you go to edit. Alright? And you have your stuff ready, you say define pattern. It's very easy. Okay? And you call it send. Now you have your pattern. Okay? Now, to test to see if your seamless is good, is well done, you're going to create a new file. Oh, that's too small, sorry. There you go. So we have a new tile. Alright, you guys. And why is it so small now? I want it big. Oh, because. Oh. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Now we have that big tile. Now we want to test if our tiling is looking good. We're going to edit, fill. All right. In the fill option right here, we use content, use foreground. You're going to change the foreground color into a pattern right here. You're going to click on custom pattern right there. And you're going to select your sand. And click OK. And it's going to fill up your map. All right. Let me take out the extra thing. And that's our map. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with my tiling. All right. I think it's seamless very well. Actually, there's one thing that bothers me, you guys, and I told you that before I was testing it. Okay, you guys, it's that. Bang, bang, bang. I can see it every time. That bothers me. That shouldn't be there. Okay, I like the others. It's enough to it's got to be enough detail still to be interesting to the brain, or it's lame. It doesn't look pretty. That doesn't get deeper than that. Your brain needs to be overflown with a lot of information, so it can't pick up every information. So it's cool. All right, that makes it work, and that's good. All right, that's interesting to the brain. If you don't have enough details, then it's not. The brain goes around it too quickly, and it can define everything in that picture. It's not interesting for you anymore. All right, so you have to have enough details to interest the brain, but not details that the brain can pick up. Or even that one right here. All right. So because bang, 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 too much for me. So it was okay, but I could do better, and I'm going to test it right here. I'm going to get rid of that one right here. I'm going to do the cloning right here. All right, you guys, and I'm going to make a new pattern. So I'm going to go into define pattern, send to. Click OK. Now I'm going to go back to my older picture right here. I make a new layer, and I'm going to fill it with my new pattern to see how it looks like. Yeah, I like it much better. Still, that one still bothers me. I can see it right there and right there. So I can get rid of that one too. Let me see how it is. Please, if you know Photoshop, and someone else next to you is having some problem, please help him. Alright, so that's how we make a seamless tile. Yes, sir.
Sorry, I sort of missed. How do you save something into a pattern?
Oh, very easy.
One of those little things.
That's easy. No big deal. You have your text, your stuff right here, okay? Your picture. You go into edit.
Oh, it has to be selected right now.
It doesn't have to, frankly. You can just select it. You have to go into edit. Alright, define pattern. That's all, and you give it a name. All right. Now to use your pattern, because that could be very useful too, you are going to fill it up. So you get a new layer, for example, and you're going to go into Edit, Fill. You click on Fill, and then you make sure that the content used is set to patterns. And then you click on Custom Patterns and you choose your pattern. All right. Guys got it? Any questions on what we did up to now? Was it too fast? Was it too slow? Just right. Okay, good. Make me feel good, huh? For the weekend. So now, there's one thing also very important that I'm very, very into optimizations. This is something that for me is crucial to video game. That's why I like video game, actually. That's probably one of the main reasons I stay in video game. I like optimization. I can't tell you why. It's kind of dumb. I might be very nerdy. I like to optimize stuff to the maximum in size. I think it comes from when I used to have my web TV. I used to have a web TV long time ago at the beginning of the internet. You guys, like 94, you guys, which you kind of understand how heavy it was, how hard it was to pass web TV at that time with the bandwidth of a 56K. Alright, exactly, you guys are laughing already. So I used to stay days, you guys, in every system of compression to have the smallest amount of file basically possible to pass my TV on the net, but it wasn't possible. I got so obsessed with that, so I guess I probably developed liking it, I guess. Okay, so now I'm obsessed with optimizing everything. So it's as small as possible, which works very well for video game because that's what they do mainly. Alright, so people in the game industry love me just for that. If they say, hey Arno, can you just optimize our stuff? I say, oh, yeah, I'll do that for you. Okay, it's not a big deal. So I like to optimize so it takes less space. Let me show you how to optimize that. I like to keep, I do not use JPEG. Shame on you if you use JPEGs. Alright, JPEGs is bad format besides for the net. Okay, it blurs everything. It blurs the pixels, it compresses stuff, it's junk. Alright, every time you have a JPEG, you save it again, it compresses it even more and you lose every time. Okay, it's called a lossy compressor. Alright, junk basically. Okay, I like better something like Ping. Ping is not like that. Ping compresses differently. Alright, it doesn't lose its edges, it doesn't blur the edges in contrast actually. But the thing is, saving as a Ping, if you save as a JPEG, you go here, you save as for the web. Alright, right here, and you go to JPEG, right? You have a quality right here, which is your compression. Alright, if I bring it down, then you're going to lose a lot of quality, it starts to get blurry. Okay, now if I keep it up, it's much better, you can see that. If you go to Ping, and I don't want you guys to use Ping 8, I want you guys to use Ping 24 mainly, especially if you have transparency. Okay, in Ping 24, there's nothing like that. There's no compression scheme right here. Okay, it needs to be compressed inside Photoshop before you actually save it. Alright, this is also in your lectures. Okay, and that's called indexing. Okay, so we are going to go into image. You go into the mode right here, and instead of being RGB colors, which is what you have right now, 24 bits, millions of colors, alright, you're going to go into indexed color right here. Okay, it's going to flatten your layers, we don't care right now, and it's going to tell you what do you want. Alright, how many colors do you want right here? Do you need to force anything black and white? No, I don't want to force anything. Okay, I want to see, what do I need exactly. Alright, so I'm going to look into it and I'm going to try, let's say 32. Not too bad. If I go down to like 3, look what happened. See, now you have only 3 colors. Alright, now I go to 18. No, sorry, 16. It's better already, but it's not, Now I go to 32. Alright, and that should be okay. And I click on OK right here. Now I basically have a palette of 32 colors now. It is fairly important. Why? Because let's